My name is Jonathan Moore, and I'm an assistant professor in the School of Resource and Environmental Management, as well as in biological sciences, and so I'm split across faculties. My research focuses mostly on rivers and on salmon, and BC has amazing rivers and amazing salmon biodiversity. And we depend on these rivers and these salmon. We drink the water and we eat the fish. And so I'm interested in trying to understand how we can better manage these ecosystems. What can we do? How can we act in order to conserve them for us and for the future generations? Rivers, whether they're the headwaters or down the estuary, they're connected by flows of water downstream. And then salmon, when they swim upstream, they reverse that connection. So there's connections both up and downstream. And I'm trying to understand about how these connections that can unfold over hundreds, if not thousands of kilometers, how do we deal with those? How do we incorporate those into our planning processes, and what these connections mean for the resilience and stability of these river ecosystems? I think it's easy to live in a city and forget that we depend on natural ecosystems. So we walk around on concrete or on roads and we forget that the water that flows from our taps comes from the rivers that surround us. And the fish that we buy in the supermarkets come from the rivers that flow through our backyards. And so with my field of research, which is the study of these natural systems and our reliance on those natural systems, I try to better make that connection and try to better incorporate the true ecological costs of any given decision into management action. One of the things I think we're really trying to wrap our heads around as a field is the ability of natural systems to cope with change. And climate change is happening. It's happening quickly. And I don't think we really understand what that means. And I think, honestly, I think natural systems have this amazing capacity to deal with change. But we don't know when this might break down. We don't know what elements of it actually might provide resilience to change. And we don't know how to manage for this resilience. One of the amazing things about the faculty of environment and resource and environmental management is it really includes people in the equation. And I think it's easy to forget that we are a part of ecosystems, and that through understanding these linkages between our policies, our communities, and the natural systems upon which we depend, honestly, that's the vision for the future. That's the way science makes a difference. And I think this group is doing an amazing job of really tackling these difficult interdisciplinary questions.